The secret to having a manual tire changer that performs its best is to start with a stable base by bolting it down to the ground. My preferred attachment system is to use wedge anchors. That way when I'm not using the tire changer, I can keep it out of the way and not have studs sticking out of the ground to trip over. Once the holes are marked out, drill using the appropriate sized bit with a hammer drill. Vacuum out the holes as best as you can. I use 3/8 inch wedge anchors and they call for a 1/2 inch drill. Install the anchor using the correct setting tool. Links will be in the description below. I try to drill the holes deep enough so that the anchor is around 1/4 inch below the surface. That way if I ever need to fill in the hole, it can be done pretty easily. Tighten the tire changer to the ground by hand with 3/8 bolts and washers. That ain't going anywhere. Another step I recommend is to drill a hole on the mounting plate to allow you to really secure the wheel to the base. In the description, you'll find a link to a bolt hole template that can be downloaded for free on my website, lucidautoworks.com. Once you have the correct bolt hole for your wheels picked out, mark it with a center punch and drill it to size. Next, I opened up the hole enough to fit a lug bolt through. Use a lug bolt with the appropriate seat that matches your wheel, or you could take a bolt and run it up from the bottom and use the lug nut on top. You could take it a step farther and weld a nut to the underside of the mounting plate. The smaller 100mm diameter that I'm working with required me to modify the nut to clear the center tube and the weld. If you look to the right, you can see that I've cut the bracket that normally retains the pin, since I personally find that it does nothing but get in the way. A few good tacks are more than enough. Finish it all off with some red paint and you're good to go. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. Keep grinding away at those projects, stay lucid, and I'll see you in the next one.